Thanks for staying with us. Let's bring you some national news now. The Home Minister has stood by his earlier comment on the new phenomenon of saffron terror. He said the message shouldn't be lost in the furore over the phrase, and right-wing groups were behind some of the blasts in the country. Incidentally, a defamation suit was filed today against the Home Minister for his saffron terror remark in an Ahmedabad court. But in the latest retort to that, senior Congress leader Digvijay Singh has once again aired his differences, saying that he took an objection that a colour was being associated with terror.
This phrase has been used by a number of people in the past. He has given dates. August 16, 2001, there was a debate in the Lok Sabha on saffronization of education. Then a number of others have used the phrase. And I've also noted that a couple of other colleagues of mine in the UPA have said that they have used the phrase in the past. So I cannot claim patent on that phrase.
Now, with a month more to go for the big games that the country has been waiting for, security will be in place soon enough. After a high-level meeting today, the Home Minister P. Chidambaram has taken stock of the security measures for the fortnight-long Commonwealth Games beginning on the 3rd of October. There will be 4 layers of security during the Games, with National Security Guard 2 being deployed, with helicopter-borne surveillance as well. But here's a greater worry. The spread of dengue in Delhi is a case of worry for the Commonwealth Games Committee now. Over 20 countries have written to the Commonwealth Games Organising Committee seeking information about the situation and measures being adopted to check the disease ahead of the mega sporting event. A total of 24 countries have asked in writing about the dengue status in the city and whether it has become an epidemic or not. The dengue menace showed no signs of abating in the national capital, where the number of cases crossed 1,000 today, with 77 more patients testing positive for the vector-borne disease. Well, C stands for cricket, and now controversies as well. The tainted trio of the Pakistan cricket team, Captain Salman Bhatt, Mohammad Amir and Mohammad Asif, will face another round of questioning on Thursday from Scotland Yard for their alleged involvement in the spot-fixing scandal that has rocked international cricket, even as England's players' body demanded their ouster from 2020 and the ODI series. Pakistan Cricket Board meanwhile confirmed that the three are not in danger of being arrested. And ahead of his meeting with the PCB chief, a grim ICC boss said he was extremely disappointed by the turn of events.
Very, very disappointed. I guess I'm at a loss for words to describe how not just myself but every loving cricketer and a fan of this wonderful sport would be feeling right now.
Well, allegation after another in cricket. After Brad Haddin and Shane Watson, 2 more Australian cricketers have alleged that they were approached by a match fixer during Australia's tour to England last year. According to a report issued by Cricket Australia, Brett Lee and Mitchell Johnson were also approached by the same Indian youngster who had earlier tried to lure Haddin and Watson. But the report also suggests that these players rebuffed all offers made by the fixer and instead chose to alarm the team manager, which was later communicated to the ICC as well. Now, the beautiful game of football can get as tempting as giving up a lucrative corporate job to start a soccer academy. Well, if you don't believe me just yet, here's how Soccer and Me was born.
For Kalpana, a football player by training, it was hard to decide when she had to choose between a regular job and her passion for soccer. But her love for the game was irresistible. She quit her job and started an academy which she named Soccer and Me.
I was working with a corporate company, and due to the passion for football, I always used to take leave and then try to find time for coaching. Then I thought I was interested in developing them. Then I was thinking, why am I doing something, I was in a confusion which I have to select, whether I have to do the corporate job or should I look in for the football. Then I decided I like football more. So that's how this academy was born.
Since May this year, when the academy opened, 50 young players have been training here. Some of them were sent overseas for international exposure.
It was a different experience to me. We learned new skills from those AFC coaches.
Some women from the Tamil Nadu force too have been training at the academy.
5 years on police department நாங்க விளையாடிட்டு இருக்கோம். இப்போ வந்து சாக்கர் அகாடமில இந்த 1 இயரா விளையாடிட்டு இருக்கோம். எங்களோட எய்ம் என்னன்னா நிறைய இங்க ஸ்கில் நல்லா சொல்லி தராங்க. அதனால இந்த அகாடமில நாங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஆல் இந்தியால நல்லா ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்ணி போலீஸ் டீம் நல்லா ஸ்கோர் பண்ணனும் அப்படினு எங்களோட எய்ம்.
The academy is the only place in Chennai where young soccer enthusiasts are trained as referees. Kalpana says she has plans to involve well-known coaches and referees in the training sessions. In Chennai with Sudarshan, this is Ashmit Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Now, ahead of the big buy this festival season, bad news comes calling. The price of the yellow metal is going up and away. Gold today climbed up to an all-time high of 19,405 rupees per 10 grams. That's up by 215 rupees from the previous record high in June. The precious metal mirrored the gains in global markets, which is the trendsetter on the domestic front. Gold rose to 2-month high levels in the global markets following a fall in the dollar. Silver too recorded a handsome gain of 525 rupees to trade at 30,950 rupees per kilogram. A sharp rise in demand from jewelers and stockists to meet the ensuing festival season demand is believed to have boosted the uptrend. Now, the city is clothed in colour with strains of music in the air as the birth of Lord Krishna is celebrated today. Our reporter Pratiksha caught up with the celebration in the city.
It is Janmashtami celebrations and I'm back at ISKCON temple in the evening, and you can see the huge crowd that has gathered behind me in a queue to go get the blessings of Lord Krishna, and you can even hear the bhajans and the pujas that are in full swing. These aartis actually began very early this morning, and the bhajans have begun at around 4 o'clock this evening, and they're still going very strong. In fact, there are people who have come to swing the traditional swing of Lord Krishna, and they've also started having competitions. There is a Mohiniyattam and a Bharatanatyam concert also being held in different parts of the temple. Earlier, the ladies actually had a concert where they designed the best Krishna's padam and best garlands and even columns. And the temple has also started giving out sweets to celebrate Janmashtami. So this temple is the place to be today evening. Back to the studio.
I hope the sweets reach us too some point of time. Well, that's all from me for the moment. Thanks for watching.